how he plays my character.
Do you want to play? Do you want to jump in?
No, I'm fine. I'm gonna learn a thing or two just by watching here because I've really adopted Spike with
it's crazy.
on my own. I don't know how the experts play as him. Okay. So let's see what goes down here.
So this is one of our practice stages. We have I think a half dozen practice stages with the game, and we don't. There are no matchups here, so it's just straight up fighting different configurations. This is one of our largest practice maps, and there's an interesting platform arrangement here.
You can't stop me.
Yeah, and it's just straight up punching and kicking.
More questions if you don't mind.
Sure.
J_Sultan asks, Omar, what made you pick Heihachi out of all of the Tekken characters?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm actually not even a Heihachi player. I really like Wing Xiaoyu. She's my favorite Tekken character. I've been playing her since they put her in Tekken 3. But I think when you're talking about a series like Tekken that has so many characters and spans so many games, what you want to do is you want to go for that most iconic representative, and I think the Mishima family by far and away is the star of the Tekken show, and of the Mishima family, Heihachi is the patriarch. He's the man and has consistently been the man, since the start of that series. And so we thought it'd be best to go with Heihachi. And he's got a really cool moveset. We get to use Kuma, his personal bodyguard for his level 2 super. We had fun with that. His level 3 super is directly inspired by his Tekken 5 ending, where he takes Kazuya and Jin and his dad Jinpachi and latches him onto a rocket and sends him into space. So yeah, I think when you have a really hard choice, we've got this huge roster of characters, and you can only select one. You tend to go with that sort of iconic representative, and I think that's who Heihachi is.
Gotcha.
I like that Princess's alternate costumes are really like the other.
Yeah.
I really like
Princesses.
I think she's a really cool character. I hope people give her a chance, and get to experience her. I know some people will experience her for the first time on PlayStation All-Stars. She's just a really interesting character. And we had a lot of fun designing her.
I do like picking her on the screen. She's just a funny character. She's just really a funny.
She's hilarious.
The game is the game she hails from is a funny, brilliant idea.
Yes,
and,
love it.
And seeing her in this game is really cool.
Yeah.
And I know, that's why I hope that Lil and Large somehow find their way into this game. I know that the same team is a Dev Mars joint.
Dev Mars joint. A Dev Mars production.
Shoutouts to Dev Mars.
Yeah. Fat PSN, and it's FAYT, so maybe Fate. I don't know.
Not fat.
Fat. We'll just say Fat PSN.
That's Fat PSN, son.
Aside from licensing issues, how hard/easy was it to get certain characters in the game? What stopped you and what helped you?
Oh, long time dude, level 3.
I mean, I assume, for instance, the first-party characters were not really that much of an issue to get.
You would think that. I wouldn't go as far as to say any character was an absolute slam dunk. Obviously, we were incubated at Sony Santa Monica, so we have a lot of great relationships there. And when it came time to put, a Kratos or a Sweet Tooth or even a Fat Princess, we had a lot of great support and encouragement from our Santa Monica friends. But really, I mean, we had to go to every IP holder and sell them on the idea of including their character in PlayStation All-Stars. And the response that we got from everyone was just really great. We usually come in hand with like a proposal. These are the kind of moves we want your character to do. This is how he's going to look. These are his intros and outros and things like that. And sell them on the concept on paper. And then once we had a build that we were able to take around and say, this is what kind of game it is. This is the sort of action. This is the kind of violence. If you're concerned about violence, like some of the IP holders could potentially be. We're not ripping people's heads off or anything like that. It's really more cartoon, T-for-teen style violence. It was just it was a collaborative process the entire way to really let people know that we're not trying to disrespect these different characters, and we're doing this for the love of the IP and the love of the characters, just like the fans love these characters. And the IP holders got that, and they're really supportive.
So when you say, I mean, obviously Sony owns a character like Cole, but that's really Sucker Punch's character. So when you mean go to the holders, did you have to go up to Washington to see Sucker Punch to kind of show them Cole and stuff like that, or are you really just talking about the third parties?
No. It's first and third party. It's not really I mean, the process itself is probably just a little boring, but in general, it does involve either a representative from Superbot or from Sony going to the indivial IP holders.
Anyone else notice me steal that? Because I totally didn't deserve to win that match.
That was, no, you totally caught us slipping. Yeah,